Water delivery man immediately noticed that the little girl's fingers were fractured. With just one look at her hand, he quickly took the child's ice cream, devoured it in 3 bites, and placed the ice cream stick on the girl's fingers. While taking off her hair elastic, he made a simple splint with the ice cream stick. The delivery man, named Bruce Wayne, asked the girl for some money for the treatment. At that moment, the girl's father arrived and took her away. Before leaving, Bruce mentioned the importance of going to the hospital for further examination. So the girl and her father went to the hospital. The doctor was impressed to see the improvised splint on the girl's fingers. He praised the quickness and precision of the splint. He said that if it had been delayed a little longer, the fingers could have been lost. The doctor asked the girl to have a CT scan, but in the waiting room, Bruce heard a familiar voice. It turns out it was the same person who had saved the girl's fingers. The girl's father was about to thank him, but suddenly started coughing violently. Bruce noticed something unusual and put his hand on the man's chest to diagnose him. The girl's father pushed him away sharply, saying he was fine. However, shortly after, he began to have difficulty breathing. At the same time, there was a serious traffic accident on the highway, and the hospital received many injured people. The girl, seeing her father suffering, wanted a doctor to examine him, but the doctors were busy attending to the injured brought in by ambulance and did not pay attention to her. Following her child's instinct, she screamed. However, the doctors quickly returned to their tasks, and Bruce, the water delivery man, watched silently. At that moment, a kind doctor approached and said she was going to examine the girl's father, but she was called by another doctor nearby to help. Unable to free herself, she asked a colleague to take the girl's father for a CT scan. Bruce, worried, decided to follow them, but in the elevator, the girl's father fainted. Bruce and the doctor took him out of the elevator and placed him in a horizontal position. While the doctor ran to fetch first aid equipment, Bruce placed his hand on the father's chest, seeing the 3-dimensional representation of his heart. In his mind, he realized that the father's heart had stopped, but the doctor brought a basic respirator and was about to intubate the patient. Bruce told him to check the heart, and then the doctor began to examine.